Jeff, whoop, aka
whoop.
the Wheel Wolf,
in the house,
and he's riding along shotgun today. Why? Because we're test driving a Porsche. Now I know I have a Corrado for sale right now, but you know I gotta buy another car at some point. So this is what this may be. We are in a 1999 Porsche Carrera 2 that my buddy Jeff actually found on Craigslist for me, and we came out today. It's actually at a sweet, amazing warehouse. This local collector, the guy who manages the collection, this is actually his personal car, and he let us take it out for a spin. So Jeff has a 996. You may have seen him in multiple videos. We did a full review on his 996 and his Fiesta ST, which is super awesome.
She's alright.
She alright. But so he's Mr. 996, at least to me anyway. So I brought him along to kind of educate me and help me look to identify if this is a good example. So right now she's got 103,000 miles, but for a 99, that's not too bad.
No, you want a car that's driven, because the cars that aren't driven, they make you pay.
996 is known as the ugly duckling of the Porsche family.
My favorite.
But however, should I swing right?
Yeah.
However, this one's been upgraded with the turbo front end, so they've addressed that issue. And it's also got the
it's got a Gen 2 front end, so instead of just having the regular fried egg headlights, same ones that the Boxster used.
Right.
It has the Mark II ones that come up and look a little different.
So this one has had the IMS bearing replaced.
That's banked.
Upgraded and
That's
replaced.
banked. You know, normally that would be a $2,500 to $3,500 job probably.
Nice. And that is essentially, now that that's been done, I can beat on this car, right?
Well, no, you could beat on it anyway. It's just that you know it's not going to blow up.
Okay.
You can beat on it. She's just going to blow up at some point.
Let's hit it.
Possibly.
Oh, nice.
This thing fucking moves.
Oh, dude, that felt good.
Wow.
So you said this is about 150 pounds lighter than your 40th.
I think somewhere in the range of 100 to maybe 130 or something.
Okay. It feels light and nimble.
Yeah, well, you got no traction control, so it just took off right there because it didn't have it at the time. This is still actually cable driven on the accelerator, so it's not drive-by-wire.
Let's talk about what engine. This is a 3.4, 300 horse engine versus the 3.6, 345 horse engine.
But that's only a mine, you know, or an S.
Okay.
And then otherwise, it's a regular 3.6 in the 2002 to 2004 had 320 horsepower.
All right, let's give it some more juice here. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, dude, this thing feels great.
For the price that this car's at.
Yeah. So basically, I can buy this car for about half of what my Corrado's going to sell for. So that's why I'm justifying potentially looking at buying this car. You know, I would not want to drive my Corrado on the track. I would love to drive this car on the track.
They like it.
Right?
They like it. Yeah, the car wants to be driven hard. It likes to be driven hard. This car especially. I mean, you can feel it in the high R's. It loves the high R's. Probably similar to like an E46.
Yeah. Or better.
They feel
better.
They feel good torque. You know, they have way better torque, but the thing is that that high R's, it feels good.
Yeah, it drives great.
He's got an X pipe on the exhaust, so crosses over, gets rid of the mufflers.
But you're right, it needs an alignment, needs a better set of tires. It's got unmatched tires front and rear. Nice set of forged wheels though.
Yeah, it's got some forged wheels on it.
But it's got
a nice little stance, but it probably needs a spring replacement just because it's got a coil cut out of it.
It's a touch too low for me.
It's pretty low.
Yeah. I'm digging this extended shift knob though, bro.
It gets it closer to the wheel. Woo! You know, you get your hand back on the wheel quick.
It's more like the 991. The 991 is like an inch or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because if I like it, the next stage would be get a PPI, pre-purchase inspection by my trusted shop, which Pacific German or any local Porsche dealership. But this is kind of the first impressions to see if I like it enough to pay for a PPI. Another thing I want to try, we revved her out and she pulled hard all the way to almost redline and felt great, right? You agree, strong.
No, car's strong.
So what I want to do is go to a high gear, like third or fourth gear. Let's do fourth gear at 25 miles an hour and floor it. That's the good sign of a strong motor if it won't bog in a high gear. I dig this car, which I'm not surprised because I really enjoy driving Jeff's car. This feels just as good.
Yeah, and I mean not being big headed or anything like that out of regular C2s, mine's pretty exceptional the way it's optioned. And this is not that far off of that. Look, it got a bad rap, but you know what? This is still the car that falls in between the 993 and the 997, and it responds like it.
It's the best value Porsche you can get. It's got all the great things that people love about Porsches.
Yeah,
but
it still started off and it still started off with that, you know, $80,000 to $100,000 price tag anyways.
Yeah, because unless you buy a 997.2, you need to address the IMS bearing issue, right?
Yes, later on it was a problem that lured over everybody's heads because, and even though it was only 2 to 3% of the cars, you know, had experienced the actual issue of it blowing up. Regardless, I guess it was enough because the type of buyer that it was, everybody was nervous. You know, you got doctors and lawyers. And
this is a lot of car for the dollar. Oh, and like you said, I could drive this car to Palm Springs with the wife, and we would be more comfortable than my Corrado. I could drive this car to the track, and I'd have more fun in it than I would in my Corrado. Now, if I took it to a show, this would get looked at 3 times, and the Corrado would have a crowd around it. But I like driver's cars.
You don't buy a car when you're buying a car for you.
Exactly. Not that the Corrado isn't a driver's car.
No.
It's just
prettier.
It's a 60,000 mile unicorn.
And it's got gorgeous paint, and it's just and it oozes 90s. It oozes 90s.
And the VR6 sounds good, but damn, this thing sounds awesome.
Oh, dude, this thing's it's loud. It screams.
Steering is Porsche delicious, though. Do the Magnus Walker fingertips. Ooh, window reflection looks good. He's got the smoked tails, the red and smoked.
This next driveway.
Okay, so now we got to show you this warehouse. We're not going to tell you where it's at or who owns it. I'm going to show you as much of it as I can. It's amazing. So how about that for a car collection? Holy cow, this place has some amazing cars. Big thanks to Albert for letting us spend some time here. He said that maybe he's gonna let me drive his new 911S build when he's all done with that. Big thanks for Jeff for tagging along and showing me all the ropes and giving me all the tips and tricks about the 996. I'm not positive I'm gonna pull the trigger on that. I like to sleep on big decisions, and I gotta talk to my wife about it, but it really drives well, and it's a great example of a really fun car. So I'm gonna think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you've made it this far. Please drop a like if you've made it this far in the video. Please comment down below. Let me know if you think the 996 is a good car to buy, or if you think I'm crazy, I should just keep the Corrado. Until next time, have a really cool day.